All right, I'm still up, saints. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Bless y'all. Saints of the Most High Yah, this Pastor Rufus from Servants of Yah. Breaking news. Breaking news. Charles W. Dowell is the slave master we all thought he was. Wow. He is a slave master. Hot off the presses, y'all. Go to his, I'm telling you to go to his channel and watch it. He did a video today called Presumptuous. You can fast forward past all the lying BS he had. Get to the last 5 minutes of the video. He makes a statement in there about how he hadn't made his mind up, but he's considering, and I already know how this dog works. He's going to shut down Straightway, Georgia. Now, there's another reason, y'all, he don't want to release those tapes I've been telling y'all that he needs to release. You know why? Because I told them in there, that's information in them tapes. That last one, that he don't love those saints. I told them that he don't love them. I gave them opportunity to keep all of that land, y'all. I did. All they had to do was give Elder Brent back what he had invested, and I would have signed all lands over to them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plots of land, y'all. They would have got the multi-purpose building, the house Vernon was in, the new house I was building. They would have got the brothers' barracks around the corner there we was doing. They'd have got all the wooded lots. They'd have got all that. All they had to do was give Elder. And I actually had worked a deal where they could even get that truck that Brother Vernon so desired, that Dodge truck. That was all in the deal. All they had to do was give it to Elder Brent. Give him back what he had invested in all that stuff, and you can have all of this. Now, 6 months later, no more Straightway, Georgia. How can this community run successfully for 14 years, y'all? Mind you, 0 complaints. 0 complaints about that community in 14 years. How could it run so successfully? Mind you, I'm still waiting on the video where Dowell wants to show all y'all what we didn't do in 14 years. Remember, he was going to do that video telling everybody, I'm going to show you what he ain't been doing. Notice that video never came out. He knows if he would have showed the stuff that was all on Straightway, Georgia, everything, folk would have been like, dang, our community ain't even close to this. What Dowell is doing, y'all, for those of you that are asleep under rocks and don't understand what's happening here, he is acting like the devil that he is. The captors, did not the captors do this? The people that took us into captivity? Have they not for centuries tried to erase the history of the Hebrews and write their own history? Y'all don't see what Dowell is doing? Remember, y'all, here are facts. Here are facts. In 2011, in the spring of 2011, when I showed up at Straightway, Straightway had one community. That was the hub. They had about 35 people living there. And they had one assembly in South Carolina. Elder Austin was running that thing. He wasn't elder then, he was just Brother Austin. They had 10 to 15 people. So if they had 15, that's 50 people, y'all. Remember, he said, don't build your ministry off another man's work. When I got there, they had 50 people. If y'all think I'm lying, now he probably gonna take them down just so y'all can't see them. Go back and look at the Passovers and all the feast days back in 2011. Look how many people ain't there. You can count the people. So what ministry did he have before I came, y'all? And I'm not trying to take credit. I'm just saying, what ministry did he have before I came? Straightway, Georgia. I came in the spring, not the fall. I'm sorry, the spring. We came in the spring of 2011, right? Or like a couple weeks before Passover. Yep, 2 weeks before Passover when I came straight for the first time. And by August of that same year, we had a community going. Mind you, Straightway's been around since 95, been on the land since 98. They go from 98 to 2011 and don't produce one community. I'm there 6 months, if that. And we already have a community going. Do y'all see what's really going on? Dowell gets up here and touts about this is all his work, all his work. He had 50 people when I got here. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. No other communities, no other fellowships. Of course, he probably had some people dragging along YouTube and they all start coming. But again, I'm dealing with facts. Now he wants to erase that, y'all. He don't want no memory of Pastor Rufus. Here's his problem, though. Real fruit can't be erased, bro. Real fruit can't be erased, bro. You can shut that community down. You can shut down Georgia. You can shut down Bama. We shut Cleveland down already. You can shut anything down. Like everybody will know. Everybody will know. And let's see. See, all he's trying to do, I'm going to say that part for later. I'm going to say that part for later. I'll put that in a different video. I won't even reveal that right now. But what he's doing, y'all, that I will talk about, is exactly like our captors do. He has learned. I'm the carnal person, though. How is it that Straightway can be building a mausoleum and a hotel for Pastor Dowell, but they cannot afford to save a community? Why not? Hey, you said you was going to buy more land, Dowell. That was temporary. Remember, now all this new stuff coming up. It was never temporary ever until you got butthurt. You said it's temporary. You was going to find a piece of land. Why not take the money you got? So you got all, I know where you, don't forget, I know where you getting your money from. You got plenty of it right now. For right now you do. For right now you do. Take that money and invest it in those saints so they can keep a community. Since you didn't want to buy the community they built. That you didn't want to give Elder Brent back his money. Which would have been much cheaper. You're talking about $200,000 for all of that. Man, that unfinished house is worth twice as much as that. By itself. We ain't got to count the house that Vernon was in, the multi-purpose building, the other plots of land, all the other stuff that was there. We ain't got to count that. We ain't got to count that. You could have got all that for them. So you got Vernon. I'm the problem, y'all. Don't forget, Pastor Rufus fleeced them, took advantage of them. Remember all these lies they told? They had Emiliano. They had Vernon. They had Mike. They had Tim. 4 brothers. Oh, Brother Herbert's there too, bringing in income. Plus all the brothers that live around there. 6 months? 6 months? That community couldn't last 6 months after they ousted me. Look into your history books, y'all. Don't forget, the books of the Most High are still open, y'all. Y'all writing all this down. All of this down. It's going to be a weep and a howling Straightway coming real soon. Oh, my God. I've done all I could do to warn all my brothers and sisters I love so deeply. I've been accused of being bitter and pity and let it go and all this. No, when you care and you love, you never let go. Go tell the Apostle Paul to stop. Go tell the Apostle Peter to stop. Nah, I ain't letting go. I have seen and now heard too much. See, everything changed for me at that meeting in Wisconsin when Elder Becker confessed to me that saints were crying out at Straightway and they needed help. Yep, everything changed for me. Once he told me that, I got a responsibility. I don't care if it's just one soul crying out. I'm going to speak on this wickedness. And some of y'all are drinking a Kool-Aid hook, line, and sinker. And I know you don't even get to hear my message. If y'all love these people in Straightway that y'all are still connected to, because a lot of y'all listen to me and you're still connected to a lot of Straightway folk, you should send them these messages and beg them to watch at least one. And ask them to pray and allow the Holy Spirit to lead them. And not be tied to some man and to some ministry. Get out of this fear. Y'all can't see what this man is doing. 6 months, y'all. Now he wants to do. I don't even know if I want a community in Georgia anymore. You don't. Because that's a community that was putting you to shame, Dowell. Oh, we all see the play. We see where the jealousy creeped in at. If y'all don't see where the jealousy creeped in at, for those of you that say, man, I'm not seeing all this yet, Pastor Rufus, go back and listen to Elder Mitchell's testimony about Straightway, Georgia, and slow down. After he makes a comment about it, pause it and meditate on what he said. And then really think about what he was saying. How there were things he's seen. Now, mind you, this is a video he did in 2022, 2023. I can't remember. I think it's 2022, 2023 when he did the video. We had both been in the ministry since 2011. So he had been with me and seen all these communities come up. He's been to them. He's definitely been there at the hub. And he's saying he's seeing things at Georgia that he never seen anywhere. Anywhere. Y'all go back and look. This is where the envy and jealousy came in at. Dowell saw a man that didn't have to go spend 4 or 5 hours in the gym every day and get up here and fake in front of the people like he's working harder than what he actually is physically. Because see, again, we older men, we over 50, Dowell's almost 60. The book is clear about what we should be doing. I bust my tail in my teens because I had my first real full-time job at 14 years old. So I've been busting my tail from 14 to 24 to 34 to 44. 2018 would be what, 6 years ago? And I'm 52 minus 6. What's that, y'all? Do the math. 52 minus 6. Who can do that math real quick? I'm playing with y'all. 46 years old, I retired. Or retired, you know. Walked off the job. The Saints took me off the job. He don't get it. He wants to get a nation of men out here trying to work for their salvation. And he's calling it fruit. He won't stop calling it fruit, y'all. He won't. All the while he pillaging the people. He got crippled and lame men right now that get a lot of money. One brother getting a big old settlement, and another brother get a lot of money per month. He's already given Dowell $800,000. Now he's living that Straightway. You don't fool nobody. You don't fool nobody. You just want the money he gets per month now. The 6,000 to 7,000 he get a month. The other brother, he probably got millions, y'all, in the settlement. Watch Dowell finagle a way to get it. Watch. He ain't got it yet, but I promise you he has a plan to get all that money. And what if that brother changes his mind in 6 months? You think that, or a year, so Dowell gonna give me any of that money back? He gonna dog that man and say he weak and took his hand off the plow. He's not worthy. Once he get that money, you can forget it. You'll never get a dime of it back. Go ask Eric Fund. This is back when they were telling people, if you come and you decide to leave, we'll give you everything back. That's what Ster used to tell people, and Dowell did the same. So that's why he tried to pay Eric Fund back some money when they were broke back then. Never finished paying that man. You got all that money now, Dowell. Pay him back. Be a man of your word. Pay Eric Fund back now. You still owe him $3,500. Don't worry about it. I got a video coming, bro. I got a video coming. I'm going to really break it down to the saints so they can see how this spirit has been around 3 decades. And you done a good job hiding that thing, Dowell. You're not a good person having bad days, Dowell. You are a really bad person that every blue moon has a good day. Yeah, your day done came, man. Judgment is here, bro. Wow, Straightway, Georgia, gonna be no more, y'all. No more community in Georgia. He wants to erase the history, just like our captors do. Man, told y'all he's a modern-day slave driver. Y'all don't want to listen. Elder Brent told y'all this man has modernized slavery, and most of you are willing to walk right into it and give him everything you got. Think about this brother that had a bad accident on job, waited years to get this settlement. He finna give all his money to Pastor Dowell, and he won't have, this could probably millions of dollars, y'all. And he ain't gonna have an ounce of land in his name. All he's gonna have is Pastor Dowell. Hey, brother, as long as you here, you protected. This man got, if I'm not mistaken, he got children. What's happening when they get older? What you leaving for them? Why not go do your own thing? If you love Straightway that much, brother, do your own thing like I told you. And still be a part of Straightway. Just don't give them all your money. Send them offerings and all that like you want to do, but you control it. Go get your own land, your own place. You got that kind of money and you still need help with your, hire you a therapist to come in a couple times a week. Should be saints that will come and help you do that. How about this, my brother? Buy you a piece of land with a house and everything on, a nice big house, and you move saints into it. Start your own community where it's in your name and not Dowell's. You can still be connected to Dowell, but you know what? Dowell finna end all that. He finna get to a point with these minions like Corey Phillips and Daniel Muir he finna get all y'all to sign all y'all land over to him. Y'all gonna stop that, though. I can tell you right, y'all ain't finna let that happen. Everybody thought for a long time that Eddie Long was getting away with all of his wickedness until suddenly, boom, judgment was right there. That man was doing all that dirt from the 80s, y'all, all the way up into his 60s. Don't get huffy. Don't get puffy. Don't puff your chest out, Dowell. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't puff your chest out, sir. That judgment close, and you know it is. That's why you scrambling the way you scrambling. I'm willing to come before you and the people anytime to test that boast in that Bible. I believe the Bible is true. You say I'm not a true pastor. You said, even though you were the one claiming, you and Elder Becker was the one claiming that y'all told y'all I was. Which is it? You either lied then or you're lying now. Which is it? Lying dog. Which is it, Dowell? See, the problem you got is I was that well before I met you. I didn't need you to validate that, sir. Never have, never will. And guess what? I don't even need a flock to follow me. I don't need no Roman Catholic flock of folk follow me, giving me money, because guess what? It don't even line up with the book. You show me a pastor in the book that takes all the people money and live off of it. Just because you got a vision. Just because you got a dream. Show it to me. Book it. Book it, Dowell. I bet you can't do that. And the people don't even care. You got them so bewitched. Old foolish Galatians. My, my, my. No more straightway Georgia, y'all. The slave master has spoken. Let's erase everything ever. He's already taken me out of pictures, y'all. Y'all seen that, right? He bragged about that. He bragged about that. Now he finna erase all the history. All the only positive history you got. You finna try to erase it. Y'all have your will with Pastor Dowell. In Jesus' name. Have your will with him.